Fuck yeah, I can just literally do that. Okay, that works too. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let me tell you the with cheese. Let me tell you the tea, buddy. So, what was I on about again? Okay, yeah, the cheese, the tea. The gossip. Yes, the tea. Okay. Give me a second. I have to think. I have to think about a lot. It's very hard to think. Sometimes my brain just kind of goes like, and then I can't stop thinking. Like it blanks. My brain blanks sometimes. I do not suffer from manic episodes. That is a lie. That is fake news. I would never ever. I never even said that. So no, I don't. No, impossible. Anyways, so imagine there's this guy. And this guy has friends, family. This guy goes to school, maybe works a job. This guy has their life set pretty much. Now, like many people, like I guess the majority of people, the person has friends. They talk to people, they socialize. They're active. They're not retarded. And one day that person realizes, huh, I act different around people, like depending on who I'm talking to. So that person's like, huh, interesting. I don't act the same way depending on who I talk to. And that person starts to think and realize, how come with this person I'm really nice? I'm very loving, I'm happy, I cheer the person on. But how come with another person I'm a complete asshole? How come I act like a piece of shit with this person, but when I talk to this person, I am really nice. With this other person, I'm very attentive. I listen to them. I, the person notices that there tends to be different personalities depending on who you talk to. And that kind of gets to the person. They start to realize, why does that happen? Why do I have different personalities, or why do I change depending on who I talk to? Like, if that person talks to their parents, they're not going to act the same way they do when they talk to their friends, obviously. But if that person talks to a stranger compared to their friends, or if they talk to other types of friends, like they have more than one friend, obviously, they're going to talk to different friends. And each friend, they act different. Sometimes very different, sometimes not so different. But how come there's sometimes a big difference between them? Like, how come with one person, you can be this person, you can be a nice, wholesome person. With the next person, you're a complete asshole. You're manipulative. You annoy them. You try to get a reaction from them. Why do people do that? Why does that person do that? And that person just realizes, like, huh, who at that point, who is me? Who is that person? How can you tell which person they truly are? Are they the nice person that they enjoy, that that some people know them as, or are they the complete asshole that are just assholes? And it's an interesting thought when you think about it, because who is that person? Are they both? Perhaps, are they none of them? Are they just one of them? Like for example, what if this person really enjoys being this nice person, and they really like that feeling, they really like this, but then when they're that other person, they really don't enjoy it, but they still act that way, but they don't enjoy it. So at that point, are they really that person, the one that they don't enjoy? Because they really enjoy this other person, or these other type of personalities, but they don't enjoy those other personalities. So at that point, what are you? At that point, are you both then? Are you just one? And like, what if that person wants to not be that way anymore? And it makes me think, like, do you think maybe, like, I come to different conclusions, and one conclusion is, maybe that person is in denial. They just don't want to accept who they are. They don't want to accept that they're both at the same time. Another conclusion is, maybe that person is that one person that they only see, that they feel like they truly are, because they feel that they're only this person. They don't feel like they're the other person. they don't feel like the other personalities, but they feel like this one. So perhaps they really are that person that they feel at that moment. Another a third conclusion that I make is, what if that person isn't real and only at that moment the way they interact with people is their true self? So what if at that moment when they're just interacting, that is their only true self, but everything else, there's not real. So only when you're acting at that moment is that person the real self. That is the third conclusion I make. I believe I said this on the second one, but the fourth one is, what if that person isn't real? What if that person is none of those personalities? What if that personality is just a personality? What if it isn't really them? What if it's just like masks or images or acts of them? So then how can you tell which one is the real them? Like, I tend to lean towards the person maybe being in denial of who they really are. But I also tend to lean towards, what if that person doesn't want to be those other people? But I guess that, yeah, that it does seem like it's denial. It seems like that person is in denial. But at the same time, it's so strange because like you can be a different personality with different people, and that it's just strange. It's just strange like how people can do that. I don't know. It just the thought just came up in my head, and I was like, can you imagine like why are you those different people depending on who you talk to? Every time you have a social interaction, think and be like, why am I acting this way that in that situation, but why am I acting a different way than the other? And I'm assuming, yeah, relationships, people are dynamic. People change, and not everything is obviously black and white. And that is another conclusion that you can't really pinpoint it. You can't really just go, oh, you're that person. You're not. Oh, you're all people at the same time. Like you just, I guess to a degree, you're all of them. You're all the people at the same time. Like I said, I don't know what conclusion to come to. There's so many conclusions, and I'm like, fuck. Who is the real them? Like, who are they at that point? Who are they? Yeah. See ya.